Wilson. Lamar Wilson, the floor is yours.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Before I start, I just want to just have a moment for my step pops. Yesterday, he passed away. Started out with cancer. He's like, I'm gonna beat this. This radiation. I got this. He went in there, you know, and then a couple months. He said it's spreading. He had stage 4, and that same energy that he had going into it, it wasn't the same when they told him, you have stage 4. And I get it that the chances is one of my best friends passed away from stage 4, and I remember BK, and I'm not gonna be long on this part. I remember that when I got COVID really bad, when I got hospitalized, I remember my boy called me and said, "Yo, don't tell yourself you got COVID, because your mind don't know if it's real or fake." And it's like your mind, what you tell your mind, your body's just gonna follow. And I think when thinking about my pops yesterday, I think when he went in there, I'm gonna beat this, and then all of a sudden it's like stage 4. Nope, I don't got this. And it's like it just keeps reminding me of that time I caught COVID. And so today, I didn't shift my energy, BK, and say, no, I'm not going on the line. I'm not waking up. Honestly, I haven't even cried yet. I'm hurt, and I know I'm going to cry. I'm going to take some time. I'm going to light a candle. I'm going to do some stuff. But it really had me thinking, as much as the health goes, as much as, the type of mindset you got to have going into anything. The same way you talk yourself into it, it should be the same way you should not talk yourself out of it. And I'm not faulting. I praise God, I haven't had a situation where I had to be in that, and hopefully God will not allow me to go through that. But it's just like now it gives me the motivation to use that when you have that feeling, and then all of a sudden you lose that feeling. You spoke about it yesterday with Crump, and so I just want to just give him his moment, because he in a short period of time, he did teach me a lot. And so this week, I'm still continuing the building strong children while fixing broken men. And see,
It's okay. It's okay if we can just. I said it's okay if we can stop and just.
No.
And what's his name?
True. Well, his name was Rick.
Rick. Yeah, Rick. We thank you for Rick. We thank you for all that Rick was, and we thank you for who he was to Lamar. We thank you for the impact that he made on this amazing man that we know and love. God, we thank you for Rick. We thank you for his life. We thank you for his wife. We thank you for the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs. God, we honor Rick. We honor Rick. We honor Rick for coming in and taking on a woman with children. We honor Rick right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God, for giving us those opportunities. The life that he lived, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's okay, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing that with us.
BK, it's funny, this wasn't what I had planned, but God just put this on me. He's pushing me not to do my segment, just to get what you're feeling. The crazy thing is how the projects, you could see a man as you grow up in the same building with you. You live on the second floor. He lives on the 6th floor with his wife and son. They move out years later. They break up. He moves back to the projects. I walk in the house, BK. Rick's there. True. I used to steal this guy's bike when he parked it in front of the building, ride around the whole project and come back, and he ready to take my head off every time. You see me? Don't touch my bike. Yo, Monty, I'm not playing. Don't touch my bike. I'm going upstairs, come back. Man, please. You go in that elevator, that bike is mine. But that's what it was. That's how you talked about the layaway. Toys R Us was the key. BK, Toys R Us was the king of layaway. I'm getting that Street Fighter. I'm getting that G.I. Joe. I'm getting a Batmobile. I'm talking about 1989 Michael Keaton Batmobile. Man, come on. My sister's getting what is that? The Easy Bake Oven, the kitchen set. My mom has 7 kids, and like you just said, for him to come in, and we're grown now. We got kids of our own. We have our lives, and my mom showed me something, BK, at 36 years old. My mom had me at 33. She got married at 33, had a divorce at 36. My mom never walked another man as long as I know. And I've been in that house since I was 24. I've never seen another man as a significant other walk in my house until she was 57. My mom showed me that just because something don't work out doesn't mean that it didn't work out with you. My mom still went to work. My mom still paid the bills. My mom still had her Valentine Mail or Midnight Dragon with her Newports and her Cool. She still had her music blasting in the window on Friday night. She made sure that everybody that if it was the summertime, we're gonna do a craft feast or we're gonna do a building barbecue. My mom still did that with no man, while everybody else is snugged up with a man, or they snugged up with a drug dealer, or they snugged up with some young boy. My mom didn't stay outside in the summertime and talk about you. My mom stayed upstairs and blast music. And so at 57, when the man walked in my house, and now you're not saying you'll call me dad, call me pops. You know when he told me that, BK? The day when I was moving out, my mom didn't want to speak to me because I owed her $1,000 from the income taxes. If you was on a couple of weeks ago, I talked about the relationship that my mom and I had when I had to make a decision, give my mom $1,000 or move out. 15 years later, I mean, God just showed me, when you listen to me, everything lines up. But BK, the night before I moved out, True sat with me. And True said, the one thing that your brothers keep messing up on, and this is why they leave the house with a girl and they come home with black bags. It's because they don't show that they care. I'll never forget that. He was sitting on a red chair in my mom's living room. My mom had a one-seater. It was red and black, and a full-seater, red and black leather. Nice. And he sat there and he said, let me talk to you. He didn't have to do it. I didn't ask him to talk to me, nothing. And he said, always show that you care. Even when you feel like you don't want to. I promise you. Always show that you care. Even when you at your worst, show that you care. And I've been doing that, BK. And I did slip up when I got separated in 2012. It took me 3 years. 3 years to keep telling myself, I'm good. And it's like, boy, you care. And when God really told me, I'm gonna give you back your wife, I'm gonna give you back your kids. But remember what I told you that day, that when you moved down in 2008. You think True was talking to you? That was me. And BK, I made True. I had True as my father on my wedding. I announced him as my pops. I announced him. I gave him that title. I gave him that title. I gave him the respect of, all right, you're not my real father, you're my pops, because you did something that my father never did with me, BK. You talked to me. That's all I ever wanted. But when you got brothers that tell you you're the reason why your mother died, or you're the reason why mommy's dead, and True telling you, yo man, don't ever listen to something like that. And that's right there. That's so knowing when I know, like, I watched him walk from the projects on First Street all the way to 168th Street because he didn't have a Metro card, just because he needed to be there with my mom in the hospital. That's showing caring. I'm like, oh, he really loves my mom. Because I definitely would have hopped the train. And BK, like, I can't lie and say that I didn't wake up with him on my mind. I did. But what I woke up with was just the conversations that I had with him. Even though at times I felt like, yo, Ma, you putting him before me. And God's like, son, it's time for you to be a man. You've been a boy to her all your life for 23 years. She can't be in love anymore. Like, she done watch all your she watched all your brothers bring girls in and out. She watched you. Y'all living y'all life, and she right here, she's being content. And so right now, when she finally gets someone that makes her happy, you want to try to take it away from her? You want to try to make her feel bad? Nah, it ain't going down like that. So when I realized what God was telling me, that you need to step up. I mean, look, it looks better when you do for them, because they got that old school love. They've been on this earth longer than you. The BK, that's what I started doing. My little Macy's check, I used to buy $50 gift cards, and I would lie and say, oh, my job gave me a gift card, and it would be for TGIF or Uno's, the restaurant, just so they could go out. That made me proud of doing little things like that. And so I woke up this morning, BK, just thinking about the conversations, because those conversations, I realized that that's one thing I never got from my father, a conversation. So maybe God put True in my life to put that missing puzzle, so for me to understand how it is to talk to my son. Sometimes they get on my nerves, and I think I'm right, and I don't want to talk to them. I'm like, I'm right. You should come apologize to me. God said, go have a conversation with them, because you don't want what you've been through. You don't want the relationship. You don't want them to grow up saying, I didn't have a good relationship with my dad. That's one thing. But when it comes to you, you never had a relationship with your dad. But you had a relationship with your pops. Thanks, BK.
Thank you, brother. And I hope you find a moment today. Thank you for sharing that with us. You didn't have to do it. I hope you find a moment today, and I'm gonna find one too, that we can cry. I ain't asking you to cry in front of nobody, but just a moment where you can let it out. They say tears are purifying. I think we got to start being more strategic and when we let this pain out, because unfortunately, it's going to come out. It's going to come out, but it usually comes out when it bursts. It comes out in a flood. It comes out at the wrong time. It comes out and it costs us something. Man, if you can find a moment today in the car, on the way back, I don't know, but just, you can just throw one up. Right? I'm not a drinker, but if we can just pour one out for True, he was a real one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lamar.
Thank you.
Don't feel free if you got more for us.
No. Hey, that wasn't even. Man, got me over here tearing up, man. Wasn't even. I'm over here this morning saying, God, I'm going to just give him a moment. Then after that, I'm gonna go into my segment.
Mm-hmm.
God probably just laughing at me. No, God was like,
right.
Yeah, all right. Let's see about that. You want to make God laugh? Tell me your plans.
Right. Tell me your plans. I thought the same thing.
Tell me your plans. Hey, you know, BK, being on this line, being on this line, um, being on this line, it's like, how you got three brothers? Only one want to be, only one want to take that title. And pass, QL, you say, well, you want to need somebody to talk to. But you ask your brother, yo, why you don't like me, bro? Until you get the fuck out my face. I do something to you internally. So I go on this, I come on the line and I talk to my brothers because y'all don't disrespect me. Y'all don't tell me get out my face. We don't want to hear you. So, you know, it's crazy, DK, that sometimes I find myself, I will call the line at nighttime just to see if somebody's on. And it just mind boggles where you live with three brothers and only one want to take that role and forget that I'm the little brother. And True watching that. And True watched that even growing up, not even in the household with us. True watched that being in the house. Kid is on his own. The guy he not in and out of jail. Got beef around the neighborhood. It's, it's just this line is so important, and I just wish I hate talking to people, talking to men, and telling them to get on this line. This line is it's free therapy. It's free therapy. And they say, yeah, BK, yeah. And they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the 6 o'clock. They don't want to do the 7 o'clock. They don't want to do the 8 o'clock. But then when something hits the fan and then something happens, and then they're like, yo, you still got that line? Line's been open. And I learned over the years, BK, to bring it to God first, then take it to the fellas. 99.99% BK. I talk to y'all before I even talk to my brother T. Our family just didn't have that sit at the table and talk. You get your plate and you go in the room. And I made a vow I'm not creating that. And so I thank y'all for this line. I thank you for BK. So I did not have this plan, BK, to get on here and start crying and talking about you this long. And now you got me crying because you told me to find, and now God got me crying. You're a fool, BK. I love you, dude. I love you, man.
Yeah, I love you right back, brother. You ain't the only one crying. You blessed us this morning. And I think it fits right into what you said. The name of the segment is what? For those that don't
Building
know.
strong, building strong children or fixing broken men.
Mm, 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 mm.
It couldn't be more right. It all corresponds with each other. I just sometimes BK ask God. I sometimes ask, well, God, why you be waiting so? Why you wait so long, man? Like, man, my mom was 36. You know, from 36 to 57. No man. You know, it's like I had in the three. My mom passed away at age 60. So in 3 years, I had a relationship with True. Prior to that, BK, my relationship, my father figure was the father from Family Matters. I got my lessons from the father from Family Matters, from the father from Full House. You know, my discipline came from the principal from Saved by the Bell.
Mm.
You know, these things that you see on TV wasn't from Mike, David, or T. There wasn't no fellas line growing up. You know, there was none of that. And so I just see what that's right, that's wrong. Well, that may look right, but the outcome is jail or death. Okay, they may laugh at you because you work a job and your money don't come, you know, within hours. But I'd rather work a 9 to 5 than staying outside all day with the same clothes I wore 3, 4 days ago. I'd rather put myself in some 401k. I remember throw myself into some stock, which I still don't understand. Things I had to fight through living in that household, living with 3 brothers. Sometimes BK, I just ask, I'm like, man, why, where, man, what are you on? Are you on dial up? What are you, man? Come on, man, please, man, like you gotta speed this up. But I think, but then it always comes back to me is that I remember when I started working, my prayer always said, please don't take my mom away. And I know God, like there's gonna be a point I'm gonna have to. You can pray for me as much as you want, but no one's coming out of here alive. You know, and I don't want to go over nobody's time or not, but I just wanted to say something that really, you know, I was on the phone with my brother T, DK, and I was talking to him, and because I was sharing the segments with him. And he's like, you know, I'm proud of you because, you know, you strong, man. You stronger than all of us, man. What you doing out there? And I'm like, I didn't want to be strong. I wanted to feel safe. Couldn't feel safe in that house. Don't know if you got beef and they walk into the building. They feel like we got to get the little brother because we can't find him, and it hit him. I never knew you felt like that. But when I share my trauma and my stuff, I looked at as the bad guy. But y'all don't understand what I've been through. No one ever asked the little brother, what's going on with you? Let's talk about, you know, growing up. Let's go grab some lunch or something. We don't gotta get liquor and get to the point where I gotta tell you. I can tell you the truth with just water, green tea, maybe some soda, but I'm really trying to stay on the green tea side and tell you the truth. And I had to tell him, BK, like you understand, like I slept on crates. I didn't have no box spring. I had a mattress and 6 crates, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the back. So when you sit there and say, yo, BK, yo, Lamar, you got to be strong, and it's like, no, y'all never made me feel like a little brother. Now I don't fault y'all for it, because God was like, I still got you. I'm still gonna protect you. And go outside and shoot and go that way because they think they're looking for a black man, a black boy with a hoodie, tall. That's all they said. Say your butt in the house. Watch reruns of Fresh Prince. Go do your homework. I got locked up for two. Got locked up 2 times for something I didn't do. I had to slap my hand because he's like, "Yeah, you thinking that way? Let me stop you right now." When I was taking this road to go live with a woman, BK, God brought truth right to me. God, I can't tell you anything else what he said that night, but I just remember he said, "Show that you care," and it's hard, BK. It's hard. Women. I don't know. That's a whole different segment. But thank you, BK. Yes, this helped a lot, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted you to take your time, and I'm glad you did. Glad you did. I'm so happy that you trusted us with this moment. Trusted us with this moment. You don't care what it looks like, how it feels, how you can see me however, but we're gonna honor truth. We're gonna honor truth. We're gonna honor truth. We're gonna honor Pete. We're gonna honor.
Thank you.
Good,
Thank
brother.
you.
Good, brother. Thank you. Powerful. Powerful. And it goes right hand in hand with the message. It goes hand in hand with the talent that you flow in, the calling that you have on your life. You're hand in hand. Caring for people. I love that. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Real quick, if you wanted to, if there was one brother that wanted to give some feedback, just want to be mindful. 3 minutes from now, we do get to hear from our dear brother Key, so let's just be mindful of that time. But did one brother want to maybe jump in, maybe two? We got about 3 minutes. What he was saying was impactful. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to affirm you, brother. As a brother from Northeast, bro, from knowing New York lifestyle, bro, it's like I appreciate you, brother, because that's leaps and bounds. You know, you gotta hide, you gotta tuck your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful that you got a chance to release that, brother, and I'm gonna continue to keep you in prayer. So keep doing your thing, King.
Thank you.
Hey, this is B. Taylor. Just putting out there, man. I'm grateful again that you was able to express that. My number is always open, bro. You can get it from the group me. You can text me on group me if you ever need to talk. Holler at me. I'm from up north as well too, so I definitely know how it goes. So I'm just letting you know I'm here for you, brother.
Thank you.
B. Taylor, where you from specifically?
You already know we from the Bronx.
Boogie down. Mm-hmm. And Lamar, that's where you from, right? No?
No. Queens. Yeah, but we right over the bridge. We 15 minutes right over the bridge.
Queens get the money, right?
Yeah. Right over the Charcoal Bridge, right there. Pay $11.50 to get over it. Yep, right there.
$11.50.
You know it's now $22. It's New York. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I left it 2015, so they done changed everything. They probably $250, and they want your kids' college fund.
And that's on Monday and Wednesdays. You know how it is. The original gangsters.
Barry, how much is it supposed to get to Jersey?
Depends on how you go.
I think it's free to get to Jersey.
Huh?
I'm not going to lie, I was up there recently. I think it's actually free to cross one of the Jersey's bridge. Either to get in Jersey or out of Jersey is free, which is wild.
Well, you may be able to get in, but you ain't getting out. and and it depends on what day. Listen. They just instituted. Check this out. They just instituted, and they've had it for a while. Oh, we're gonna do this new drone thing, so the police can service the community. All they doing is spying. That's all they doing. So now they can sit behind the booth with the drone, like military. Watch on TV, scan the community, scan what's going on, scan all your movement, write you a ticket for $75 because you jaywalked or some craziness, and you didn't even know. I was in the gym, brother, and I looked at each other like,
let me wheel you in, Barry. I didn't mean to unleash the beast.
I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness. P. Key. Thank you, Barry.
I'm sorry.